last week I had my first ever powerlifting meet. So the video today is basically a review of what happened there, um, how I felt about the whole powerlifting experience, and just a quick commentary on my lift, what I did wrong, what I will amend in the meet going forward, and yeah, basically that's what it is. Just a quick note, uh, the quality of the video is not really nice. Two things. First, the lighting was very bad at the event, and also the person holding the camera uh, didn't know how to use it, I would say. But I've managed to extract some clips where things are visible. So let's start with the meet. So as for any powerlifting meet, uh, I did a I entered in the raw category, full power, which is doing the squat, bench, and deadlift. It was the British Powerlifting Federation qualifiers for the British Championships, and I weighted at 94.7 kgs the day before the meet, so I was competing in the under 100 kgs category. Um, Going into the meet, I did look at the numbers, and the qualifying number for my category was 440 kgs. So the way I've approached it was set up all my openers so that once I succeed all the openers, I will literally be qualified. And obviously, depending on how I feel going forward, I will just approach each lift and making the jump. So I started with the squat. A very conservative opener on the squat was 160 kgs, which went up fairly easily. No problem at all there. And obviously, I started going up for there. The next attempt was a 170 kg, which also went up easily and finished with 175. Again, a bit of a sticky point, but again, it was easy because it's way below what I achieved in the gym. Uh, One thing is when we got to the meet, we got made aware that we had to refrain ourselves from using the suicide grip, which is literally like holding the bar, I don't know, like something like that with your thumbs outside of the bar. We're supposed to do the full grip with the thumb over the bar, which was the adjustment, and it does put you off. I mean, it did put me off a little bit because I've always benched with the suicide grip, I've always squatted with the suicide grip. It was a minor adjustment, but if you've been lifting for a long period of time using that particular grip, I would have to say that it kind of take you off a little bit, but it's not an excuse regardless. We just made an adjustment on the spot. Obviously, I've been told as well that my knee sleeves were not compliant, and that if I have to go to the championship, I will need to change my knee sleeves because of some sort of trends in there. So next, after the squat, I went on to the bench. Again, same approach, really conservative opener. On the bench, I decided to open with 120 kgs, piece of piece. It went up very easily. Then 130 kgs, which went up as well fairly easily. And I was like, well, might as well just go for 140. And I failed the 140 kg attempt. Um, it's a weight I've been able to manage. I've been able to lift when I was in the gym. I feel the pose there killed me a little bit. I think it was a 2-second pose, and obviously I didn't have enough strength to grind through it. So I just failed it. So it's one of the things I will need to go back to my program and reassess it. We finished with the deadlift, where obviously I thought I could get my money, sort of. I've opened my deadlift with 180 kgs. Again, easy, very conservative. Bearing in mind that with all those lifts, all my openers already qualified me, so I think I was way over 440 kgs by then. I opened my deadlift with 180 kgs. The second attempt, I came back up with 200 kgs, which went up fairly easily as well. and the last attempt was 235, which I failed miserably. And now looking back at the footage, it's a weight I've already lifted as well. One, I could say that the reason for the failure may be a bit of fatigue, because the full power is it's very draining. Um, After that, I would say my form was a bit off, because I could really see I wasn't sitting back enough, and I started to lift with my back rather than my glutes, hamstrings, uh, the whole deadlift stance. And you can clearly see uh, from the footage that I was actually doing a good morning, and that's why I failed. But overall, it was a very, very pleasant experience, and I definitely recommend powerlifting to anybody who wants to see where their strength is, or even taking the strength to next level. I've been able to lift a tremendous amount of weight over a 24 weeks prep leading to that meet, and it's all about like getting outside your comfort zone and learn new things, learn new techniques. And that's why I love powerlifting, because all the lifts per se are very technical. Like, you need to make sure you get the right form, you need to make sure you use every single muscle group and activate them at the right time. Now that I've qualified for the British Championship, I will plan another, what, it's in May, and we are in March, April, May, so literally 4 6 weeks sort of in a mini prep to make a few adjustments and try to come back stronger, because I do believe that the British Championship are going to be way more competitive. Although it's the first powerlifting meet, but we also want to get away with some medals or some trophies. So I will take my prep into the next level and try to move some more heavier weights. But definitely recommend powerlifting to anybody who wants to put on tissue, who want to increase their strength. You'll literally see where your strength is, especially with my back pain I had last year. Things like the deadlift or heavy squats, I've already took a step back towards it, and now I can approach any sort of weight without the fear of actually breaking my back. That's pretty much for that video. I hope that you enjoy it. The footage is a bit shit, but I'll try to do my best with whatever I had. I'll make sure that for the next meet we get better quality footage. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, please.